Hey Sandy, I just want to ask you a couple questions, and it's about how you place your hands on the club. What is your concept or understanding of a good golf grip?
A good golf grip would, I'm guessing, would kind of just be like a neutral golf grip, I guess I've heard. And it's,
So what does neutral mean?
neutral means it's centered, and you got a little V here that just kind of points up your arm and maybe to your ear.
Okay. What about your left hand?
Your left hand, your thumb would come a little bit over the center.
Okay, and then right thumb's going to be left of center?
Yeah, a little bit left of center.
Okay, good. Would you know what your tendency would be, like if you start to lean one way or the other, being too strong or too weak?
I feel like I'm a little strong on my grip. My tendency is to get a little too strong
Okay.
with my grip.
Good, and have you ever worked with monitoring it or making an adjustment to it, or?
Nah, not really. I just kind of work with it.
Okay.
Just kind of got used to it by now.
So for me as a coach, the first thing I'm going to look at is what we call like a GPA, right? So your grip, alignment, posture, those sorts of things, ball position, so static fundamentals.
Yeah.
And for a player of your skill level, I think we want to be a little more closer to neutral with your right hand, especially given what your ball's doing, right? So do you know what a strong grip would do to the club face?
I'm guessing it usually close it up.
Okay, good. Yeah, so it'll close it, which is something that you battle, right? You fight a closed club face or excessively closing club face, and you start to lose it to the left.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is go ahead and put your hands on the club. Just want to see if we can get you more comfortable with a more neutral right hand. And I want you to give me some feedback of how it feels and what much more better. Okay. One is what we've already discussed, was kind of a pre-shot thing, is getting your weight forward.
Yeah.
But I want you to really make sure it stays there throughout the motion. So one drill you could do is this one, which we've done previously back in the day, is getting you on this foot.
Yep.
Right, so you're just really feeling that left weight and it's staying there.
Yep.
Today, I'm going to work with a little bit is softening your hands a little bit. Okay. Sometimes it seems you're a little rigid through the hit, and I want you to feel maybe like a little softer, like spaghetti arms as you go through the hit. Get those spaghetti arms working, feeling a little softer as you through the hit. I think we'll get a little, not the skinniness of your arms, but the softness, right, buddy? Yeah. So we're still going to chip up to that hole.
Right.
And I just want you to feel if you're feeling those really soft, relaxed arms through the motion. So weight distribution, left foot, maintaining it there, and feeling really soft with the arms through the hit. Good. Now move up to your backswing here, and then you're going to feel arms or hands going straight down, and you're going to get that club kind of moving to the outside of your hands, and your wrist, or your left wrist, you're not going to lose your wrist angle, but it's going to rotate, a little forearm rotation, getting you squaring up the club, squaring up the back of your wrist to your ball, all the time maintaining this connection right here of this pressure point, right? So in your backswing, it's going to move up your chest a little bit, and then as you move down, it's going to move down your chest, down into impact, and you're going to see with that drill, you're going to get that club exiting left a little more, which is our main goal today. We want to get that club going more left. All right, good stuff. So, we know we're doing the right thing, right? This is exactly what you need to do to make this in-swing change, because look at the series of these shots, what it did. Okay, we got you attacking a little bit more down on the ball, which is obviously going to be a result from being less out to the right? The more in from the inside you're going to be, this attack angle is going to be a little shallow. So you got back to kind of a standard attack with your 6-iron.
Yeah.
Look at your path.
Yeah.
Okay, zeroed the path out and just 0.6 from the inside now, swing direction -1. Really good. Okay, and we saw immediate change in your ball flight, right? Nothing started out to the right. You actually started a couple left, and they had a little bit of tail on them, right?
Yeah.
The pull is going to come a little bit from if we still have the excessive forearm rotation or the release of the club, which is something you've had to have before with your path coming so far out to the right.
Yeah.
Now what we're going to do is get you a little bit more zeroed out with path and direction. Then you won't have to have as much club face rotation, therefore you'll hit straighter shots. Timing won't be as important, and you're going to get much more confidence from this when you're out on the golf course.
Yeah.
You're going to know where the ball's going. You won't have the two-way miss as much anymore.
Yeah.
And just go ahead and hit a couple shots, just thinking about smooth tempo. Good. Go ahead and hit a couple. Okay, Sandy, so we've made a few changes to your setup fundamentals for your pitching and your short game shots, and I want you to explain those for me. Explain first where you were before.
Okay, so before I was extremely open with my stance,
Okay.
and I had the ball position quite far back, and I had most of my weight, the majority of my weight on my front foot.
Okay, I like the weight being forward. Now explain what having the ball so far back in your stance and your stance being open, what is that effect going to have on your motion or your swing or the contact of the golf ball?
So first of all, it's I come down on a pretty steep angle, steep and upright, and then as well as that, it being an open stance, there's a lot of manipulation that has to be done to get the club face on the target.
Yeah, so because you're coming down so steep and probably working in from the outside, you got to manipulate the club face to get it online. Okay.
To get it back online.
So now show me the changes that we've made.
All right. So the first change we made, the easiest one was getting the feet squared.
Yep.
So that my alignment is squared, and then we put the golf ball in the middle of my stance, while still maintaining the weight on the front foot and
Good.
Doing just the same motion.
Yep, so basically those two things are what we've changed, and what that does to the shaft at address, it puts it in a pretty neutral position, right? And this exposes the bounce, so now you can engage the bounce a little more and be a little more effective with your contact and get some more cleaner contact, right?
Yeah, and a lot more consistent.
Good. All right, good job, buddy.